planet Earth, life has thrived for millions of years. Creatures big and small have found ways to adapt and evolve to flourish in all types of environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be found. Earth has homed these creatures since the dawn of life itself. Only until very recently, things have changed. New life forms have appeared all around the globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself. That is why we, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying these new species, trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways of life.
I'm Emily.
First, what are these new life forms? Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are, and where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity? From what our scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know why or how, but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home. What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known today. But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones. They greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita Carnis. The Carnis species consume decaying, organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their Carnis relatives. The Carnis only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which leads to the first creature of the Carnis species, the crawl. The crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration. These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi.
But it make my stomach hurt. Oh, this make my stomach hurt.
Divisions of other, smaller branches. In each tendril contains a variety of
I'm interested in these though.
And other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its root-like tendrils,
oh my god, yo, imagine
materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces.
Imagine you walking by a crib and you see this and it's just meat. Like, that's not just a plant, that's just meat right there, bro.
Using its root-like tendrils, it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy. Although, the crawl also obtains energy through another means. Using a sophisticated form of photosynthesis. The dark pigmentation of the smaller branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth.
So let me ask y'all, if there was a meat alien, would y'all eat the meat of the alien? Like, let's say there was an alien species that came, but they were weaker than us. Would y'all eat the aliens?
Because of its efficiency, it thrives in almost all types of environments.
So it's everywhere,
allowing it to spread across the world and can be found pretty much anywhere. Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitor,
I'm not sure.
But due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead. The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey, and are able to eat the crawl as well.
Oh, so the animals are eating it.
The presence of all these animals leaves behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again. This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive. Humanity also uses the crawl to our advantage.
Sorry.
Because of the supernatural rate of growth and its richness in nutrients, it has been...
Yo, that scared the life out of me, bro. What was that?
To our advantage. Because of the supernatural rate of growth
What? Oh, what did that say? It said crawl, but what did that say? Yo, why is it so fast? Slow it down. What did that say? Jesus, it's so fast, bro. Oh, God dang it. Stop. Bro. Got it. Radio tower overgrown with crawl. So it seems like they trying to make it seem like it's normal. Use arrow keys. Y'all should have. They trying to make it seem like it's normal, but it's invasive, nigga.
And nutrients, it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality. The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so. But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards.
It don't taste good, so why are people eating it?
The crawl also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment,
what is that?
A node of meat may develop on one of the branches.
A node of meat
will fall off and grow into a functioning organism, and go to live on as an independent animal. This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
Trimmings. Hold on. No, arrow keys does 5 seconds. Is there a way I can do it like frame by frame?
Animal. This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing.
There is? Okay, hold on, wait. I'm about to see how to go frame by frame YouTube. All right, how we do it? Begin watching the video, pause the video, choose. After pausing the video, you must choose a frame by frame option. You may accomplish this on YouTube by using the right arrow key on your keyboard. Nigga, that's just not true. That's literally just not true. Ah, it's flashbang. Jesus. Use the. Oh, the. Okay, I got it. Period and comma. Period and comma. Where is it? Okay. Oh yeah, period. Okay. What was that?
The trimmings.
Okay. I don't know what that is. They're talking about the trimming. What is that? A king? What is? I don't know what that's. I don't know what this says. Oh my God. All right, now we're talking about the trimmings. I ain't gonna lie. I love to watch ARGs with y'all, bro. These are always interesting to me.
Trimmings. Trimmings are small animals.
Oh my God, look at that. Ew. 77%. I don't know what that says.
Coons. They are commonly known to have a plump body, round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also equipped with a diversity.
Let's see a video about Dungeons & Dragons. Oh yeah, I need to do that too.
Individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics.
So they're evolving.
One thing
or are they just different?
In common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball.
Ooh. Oh, thank you for the 9 months.
Right now. People wonder to find
so it grows off of the crawl, falls off, it becomes it grows and eats.
Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat, including, but not limited to,
do they eat the crawl?
Roots,
I don't think they eat each other, right?
Insects and deceased animals. Although its appearance is unsightly,
oh my God,
creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding when threatened. Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near the bottom of the food chain, making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators.
So it just begin ate.
Naturally, its population would eventually die out. This is not the case.
Hold on, nigga.
Naturally, its population would eventually die out.
Mass trimming infestation. They're lying. It's talking about the population die out, but it's talking about it's infestations of these niggas.
Naturally, its population would eventually die out. This is not the case. The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nodes, keeping up their numbers.
If there's always crawl, there's always trimmings.
Can be found wherever there is abundant crawl.
And it's crawl everywhere.
Trimmings grow at a decent pace, reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years. Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance has even considered them.
Oh my God, look at that thing. Imagine you go down in the basement, you look around the corner, you see one of these niggas.
Pests. Due to them digging through trash bins.
Oh my God, they're like worse raccoons, bro.
Besides all of this, some people still keep trimmings as pets.
Ew.
And relatively domesticate them. Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature, they are truly a thing to behold. The next species on our list is the meat snake.
The meat snake. Hold on, nigga. Hold on. we got action.
The meat snake.
Okay. During a great storm struck, it was so powerful it swayed the boat and it pushed the prince out into the sea. What is this prince storyline? We've seen a picture of the prince. Now he got lost at sea. What does that have to do with these nasty things? Now we have meat snakes. Oh my God. These joints making me itch, bro.
The meat snake. The meat snake is a worm-like creature, made of a variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane. Its size varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length. Eventually, from the crawl.
Oh my God. I have to move this.
When it first separates.
So this comes from the crawl too. Oh, that looks disgusting.
It is only a few centimeters in length. Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length.
Oh, hold on.
The meat snake can greatly surpass.
Largest meat snake ever discovered during a sweep of underground settlements. Settlements? Oh, underground settlements made during the war. A massive sized meat snake was discovered stuck inside an underground railway. The beast was 40 meters. It's believed that the bodies gathered during the war were fed to the creature, causing it to reach unbelievable size. Cult activity. There's niggas out here feeding the snakes?
Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length.
40 meters is crazy.
A snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts. A meat snake
or dead humans.
Capable of consuming a healthy, living organism. The meat snake allocates its
just so I can get some background. How many meters is a football field? Let's see. How many meters? 94 meters. So, or 91 meters. So it says 40 meters. So it's about the size of what, the 40-yard line? 40-yard line to the end zone. That is huge. That is huge, bro. Oh my God.
Food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby.
Yeah, only eats dead things.
This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole.
Oh my God, so it's really a snake.
The entire body is consumed. The meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin and the connection points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake.
So it literally grows. It grows as it eats.
Pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted.
Ooh.
Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding to what that one has consumed.
That look like a human skull. Am I tripping? Am I tripping or does it look human?
During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed. A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
That is insane.
The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane.
So you gotta burn them. That makes sense. That was my first.
Interestingly,
oh my God,
is a member of the Carnis family that is able to reproduce.
Reproduce?
When a meat snake reaches an excessive size and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself into two. Two meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live on as two distinct organisms.
So they just gonna keep splitting.
Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot, not too cold. Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available.
Oh my God, look at that.
There are meat snakes. Humanity will use them to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake.
No, but then I know they only eat dead things, but if we're using them to get rid of the meat byproduct, then they'll keep growing.
Snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies.
Team out 15 months. Watch ARGs.
Of deceased animals.
Oh, yeah.
They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is around them, only acting defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame.
Are they friendly?
Overall, meat snakes are a marvel.
Oh my God, that's the most detailed one we had so far. That looks disgusting.
Creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell.
They stink?
Our next creature is the mimic.
Oh no. What was that? I don't know what that is. It looked like another page. Oh, that was a better page. After being stranded at sea, the young prince eventually was cast to an island. Injured, the prince stumbled his way into a nearby cave. The prince used what magic he could to put himself into a healing sleep. The mimic, bro. I feel like this is now it's about to get real.
The mimic. The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended finger length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped. The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back.
Oh my god.
This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole.
Oh my god.
A mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Of what? Of what?
Comprised entirely of human flesh. Because of this, they are found solely in human-populated areas. The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives.
So this is, they call, everything starts with the crawl, bro. Oh my god, look at him.
They only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated.
Oh my, hold on. Hold on. I was trying to fix my light.
They closely resemble their trimming
light right here.
but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning.
Okay.
Its hunting style changes and becomes much more
mimic locked inside home after owner escaped. Yo, look at that. Look how tall that thing is.
complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans.
Mimic locked the home. Oh, this is another one. Oh my god. So only eats humans.
Populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
They hide in mannequins?
Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable.
Did they stalk you?
When the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute and immediately begin consumption. Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal.
Stationary mimic found outside of town, presumably digesting last night's meal. Oh, so when it eats, it just stops moving.
A fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal. Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey.
Don't do that, bro. Y'all niggas tripping in here. Oh, y'all niggas tripping, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that scared me. Oh my god.
In the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves. Once a human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
We got footage? Oh nah. Oh nah. Oh my goodness. It's in there. It got in. It got in. Turn the light off. Turn the light off. Oh my god. Bro. Kick the hand. Hit it! Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at his eye. Oh. Oh my god. Look at his face. Oh my god. Hate that. Oh my god.
The next stage of the mimic's life cycle has two potential morphs it may develop into.
So they still go.
If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it will develop more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being. It now can blend entirely into civilization.
Oh my god.
Humans more effectively. The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger, more evolved hunter. Its proportions will increase in length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes. This excludes the face, which is now coated in a pale pink skin.
Ew.
The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat.
Oh my
giving
god.
its mouth a toothless grin. It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here are the instructions.
Okay.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics.
Okay.
Or there have been mimic sightings. 2. If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities.
Yeah, cause that nigga digested something.
3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5. If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time.
Yo, guns don't work.
Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks. 6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area, and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey, and will move on.
Be safe, and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs. Next up, the Harvester.
Harvard. But the prince's sleep was long. He slept for what seemed like forever. As he slept, the land around him changed and grew. It was unrecognizable from when the prince first arrived, but the sleep still needed time to heal the prince. Much more time. But it kept the prince safe while he... but sleep... Okay. Kept the prince safe while he rested, guarding him from the elements as the land changed. Oh, he eating that nigga. Oh, he eating him. Oh, he's snacking on that nigga. Jesus. The crunching. Yeah, the crunching was insane.
The Harvester. The Harvester is a large, bulbous mass, with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base. The bulb measures around 3 meters in height and 2 meters in diameter.
Okay.
The tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally. The harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in a unique and deadly way.
Oh my
A
God.
harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy
So everything starts with the crawl.
provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground. The harvester is equipped with 2 types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat.
Oh
They lie
no.
closest to the
No, oh no. They sharp.
surface. These branches are lined on each length of the tendril with spines, extending in the shape of a bear trap. On each side of the branch, those particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump 2 types of venom. On one side,
It ain't venomous?
the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the nervous system of whomever it is injected into, causing sudden paralysis. The other side can inject an anticoagulant, which when injected, prevents blood cells from clotting. Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils, the branches will clamp onto the animal and thrash violently.
Oh my God.
Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse. The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has
She makes them bleed out.
the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once. These branches are thick, but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients. These tendrils sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This right now. Pull the body underground.
Ooh.
Once
Yeah,
secure,
that was they for the
tendrils
44-month gang.
continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps. The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines.
Oh my, look how big that joint is.
Converted into usable energy. The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals.
And then they get killed again.
A strange behavior the harvester displays as its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected. The spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One,
Is it
could be
weight?
that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return,
Okay.
making it not worth the time. Another could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing. Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous. The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere.
Yo, the United States been getting lit up. Every time they show this map, the United States is on it, bro.
And woodland forests. If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you.
Oh.
That there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
Oh. Oh.
No cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
Authorities refuse to handle the harvester. Family attacked by the harvester. So they can't, so the police not doing nothing? The government not doing nothing?
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place. If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements may activate the tendrils and will inject you.
Okay.
Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements. Remain calm. If you have any objects with considerable heft, like coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed.
Honestly, I would rather run into a mimic. Because at least if I run into a mimic, there's a chance that I get away. If I walk into a harvester nest, there's a good chance I'm not getting out of that.
But don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next meal.
More lore?
Next up is the host.
More lore. The host? Did he say the host? Did he say the host?
Next up is the host.
What is that? Oh, there it is. Hold on. What are those? I can't. During a time of hardship, the critters were struggling. There was barely any food to go around. They would gather whatever they could, and I don't know what that says. What are these little monsters? I wish I had a better like frame. Yeah, I can barely see that. So I'm wondering what this story about the prince in the cave that's sleeping. What did it have to do with these meat monsters?
The host of influence. The host of influence, more commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event.
Okay.
Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease.
Okay.
The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics. The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place. Instead of skin, the host is covered in...
Look how big, look like, just imagine you walking, chilling, you look and you see one of these.
Muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement. The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding.
So it feeds through his neck?
On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures, extending outwards.
Ew.
These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air.
Poison?
These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at
all. Oh my
costs.
God. Hold on. What is that? What is that? Is that a triangle? A triangle in a circle. What is that? Are them niggas stuck in a house?
Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America.
We can't catch a break. Where is it safe?
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one. The sores released by a host...
Oh, that could be the cold. Because earlier they said that the reason that snake grew that big was because of a coat. Maybe that triangle is the coat.
Dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them.
But what does it do when it affects them?
An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change.
Okay.
The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination. Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you, or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours after infection, the organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and begin to walk. The direction the infected will walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the infected individual.
So,
Makes their way to the host. They will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs. The host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps. However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal. If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current location, it will unroot itself and move to a new location.
so it can just move? I thought it was stuck there.
And the hazard of being around one makes getting info about
The only
host
known
very
photos.
daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous and should be avoided at all costs.
So if you don't make it there in 36 hours, you're gonna kneel and expose your body to get ate.
Next, the monoliths.
The monoliths. A red circle. Oh. Although one day the critters found the cave while searching for food, they found a prince entranced in his healing sleep. It was so awestruck and enchanted by the prince's magic. So these little critter things found a sleeping prince. What does this all mean? What does it all mean? And what are the monoliths? And how many of these videos are there? I'm so intrigued, bro. There's 17. All right. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm watching a movie.
The monoliths. The monolith is a very new creature, only showing up in June of 1972, in the area of...
In the area of, where is this? Where is this? And why was it blanked out? Oh no.
There are only 7.
Why is it blocked out?
All of them located in a circular...
Only 7?
1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surround...
Yo, they're not telling us where it is. It's loud.
The monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly 120 meters in height.
Oh man, my dog Tank
The
it.
monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly embedded underground. The legs connect to a torso.
Nigga, what? How big are these things?
The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven together to form the structure. These strands end at the neck, fusing into a solid mass of hardened flesh in the shape of an upside-down triangle, with a hole in its center. On each side of the monolith where arms would be, there are dozens of long, rope-like appendages. These reach just barely to the ground. At the creature's feet,
Yo, look at how big that is.
into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only
So they make a big circle.
activity
They're probably, all their feet are probably connected to each other.
that the monoliths have done was in...
And they're redacting everything.
They were extremely aggressive. When the group of
Come on.
were making their way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out.
Oh,
When military vehicles
so they,
were dispatched, once they got close enough to top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity.
nigga, it's an EMP?
Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
Look at that thing.
Although damaged,
Or is just put another photo? Okay.
Damaged, it regenerated at great speed and resumed its stance unscathed.
So it just regenerates.
The area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all. Ever since, the monoliths stand silently, now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is...
What? Oh my God, what was that? What is this creature? Are they here? Are they dangerous? A thought was brought. If they grow food, if they grew food or heal sicknesses, they continue to argue about the prince and his magic. Majority of the critters. I can't read the rest of that.
Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us.
What?
Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
What about the last one? Thanks for watching more. Hey! You know what, Trey? That's a very good question. Wait, let me activate BMO. Full footage. Oh, this is the whole thing? Oh, I could just watch this.
The same creature on this list is...
Hold on. I didn't see this.
The Singularity is an orb comprised of a dark-colored mineral with hints of luminous colors within its core. The Singularity is estimated to be 1 meter in diameter. The orb has several unique qualities that are not well understood. The Singularity typically can be found suspended in air by an unseen force. There are also a variety of readings that have been documented coming from the orb itself. Various things like...
What is that?
Fields, energy signatures, and other pattern-like signals released by the Singularity. The population of these creatures is unknown. Almost all info about the Singularity is hidden or confiscated by officials. We were only able to receive one classified document about the Singularity being held by... Marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings.
Oh, what is this?
Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
I don't lie. If we listen, if we gotta survive, we're going to Africa, bro. That was the least. What, like nothing was really in Africa for real.
This could be the greatest discovery of the age.
Cook at home kitchen, cheese crawl penne cook along. They cooking a...
Have any information of the whereabouts of...
Hold on. What about a CSIS, Interprovincial Travel Production of Sensitive Material, Vincent Barrier? What did he do? What you do? What is CSIS?
Be making a dish that has recently gained a fair amount
Yo, say they went 38 months.
a cheesy crawl penne.
Cook at home kitchen, a cheesy crawl penne. He said, "How are we gonna get to Africa?" Sure, we better figure it out.
Will be the ingredients you will need: 3 cups of penne pasta,
Okay.
roughly 3 cups worth of fresh scrawl,
Oh my God. Oh, that looks disgusting.
Try to get a variety of sizes when you buy yours, or when you harvest them yourself. 1 cup of cheese, half a cup of green onion, 1 teaspoon of salt,
That's it?
2 tablespoons of Cajun spice,
Okay.
2 tablespoons of parsley, 1 tablespoon
Wait.
of dill. 2 tablespoons
What was that?
of parsley.
Am I tripping? Y'all see something? Am I even? Oh, what was that hand? Oh, oh, they were just putting the next ingredient. Nigga, I saw the top right, it scared me.
Spoons of parsley. 1 tablespoon of dill.
Need that crawl me? Yes, it is.
Garlic. A pinch of pepper. And finally, the most crucial ingredient. Nutrier Company's newly released flavor enhancer.
I see it. The triangle with the circle in it. The triangle with the circle in it. This is the coat, bro. And wait, what is it? It's a company?
Finally, the most crucial ingredient.
Crucial, huh?
Nutrier Company's newly released flavor enhancer.
Flavor enhancer. You know what this could be? This could be that, what's it called? You know the spore that was it the host? Shout out. What if they bottling it and making niggas eat it so that they go give themselves up to a host? Ew.
To bring out the richness of flavors within each and every meal.
Right. Nigga crack.
Get a medium-sized pot and fill half of it with water.
Are these scientists?
Add a pinch of salt, which is used to help the pot come to a boil faster and help flavor the pasta.
Okay.
Then, set aside to boil. Grab your crawl and a sharp knife. Begin to cut the meat into a rough mince.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, look at it's like the little skin that's coming off. Oh my god. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh my god. That
Crawl is
noise.
soft on the outside, but the interior has a surprising sturdiness. Then, gather the meat and set aside.
Oh man. My Popeyes is ruined. Yo, you just gonna cut the green onions on the crawl blood? Oh, you just don't care.
Take this mince and set aside as well. Next, grab your skillet and preheat with some oil.
Okay. Oh, then you just gonna cook the crawl in there, huh? Oh my god.
Take your minced crawl and spread it evenly across the skillet.
Demon, thank you for the 4 months.
Yellow raunchy grind.
Stir occasionally until crisp and brown.
I'm not revealing the dark side.
As your water reaches a boil, add your penne and stir occasionally.
Is that fake steam?
Cook until soft.
Okay.
At this time, your crawl will be brown and crisp.
That's not crisp. That's mince. That's mush.
Add your minced green onion and then the spices. Mix well. Once your pasta is finished cooking, strain it.
Okay. I mean, chat, if y'all had to do it to survive.
Lay your cooked penne evenly into your dish.
The penne in now. Why does he have a mask on? I know why he got a mask on. Because that flavor enhancer, he don't want to ingest that himself. Oh my, oh, it's making me itch, bro. Oh my goodness.
Sprinkle a generous amount of cheese along the still warm crawl for it to melt.
Oh. Did they put the flavor enhancer in there already, or did they go just throw it on top?
At this point, finish preparing the dish with your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish to cool to a temperature below
I knew
60
it.
degrees Celsius,
Nasty.
or else the enhancer will not work.
Hold on, what did I say?
Below 60 your flavor enhancer, but allow your dish to cool to a temperature below 60 degrees Celsius, or else the enhancer will not work.
So the flavor has to be at a certain temperature for it to work? Yeah, buddy, you're not fooling anybody. And why they putting so much?
And now you may serve and enjoy.
Who are they? Somebody figuring it out. What was that? What was that? Oh my god. Although the critters ignored the rest of their fellow kind, instead they secretly visited it. Oh my, I just started crazy. They secretly visited the slumbering visitor. They they snuck what little food they had and carefully fed it to the prince, greatly hastening their recovery. What are they feeding him? Cause I ain't gonna lie, that looked like the crawl stuff, bruh. What's next?
Many people get pets for companionship.
Guide to owning a pet trimming.
Form bonds and grow relationships with these animals, even to the point of them being considered a part of the family.
Right.
Most people get dogs or cats.
Yeah, like normal
But you
people.
want something more interesting. Then you may want to get yourself a trimming. These lumps of meat have grown.
Oh my god! Look at it.
A reputation to be a loving companion for many people in the recent months. Although most people may
Oh
not know
my
the proper
god!
way. Today we will be showing that gagger right now.
Yo, Jamie, thank you for the 39 months, gang.
Taking care of a trimming is fairly easy, but this is no reason to slack off. They are living things and do require maintenance. The first thing to keep in mind when keeping a trimming is the temperature of your home.
Okay.
While trimmings are resilient to both high and low conditions, you want to keep your base temperature near room temp, maybe slightly cooler. That being said, trimmings prefer warmer areas to nest. A simple setup you may use is a box with some blankets on the inside. Make sure there is enough for your trimming to cover itself. And now, you have a comfy bed for your buddy.
It's just tucked all in now.
Next, you want to give your trimming the best diet possible.
Like?
Trimmings are not picky eaters, and will eat anything you give them. To keep your trimming healthy and strong, a diet of dry cat or dog food that is high in protein, provided 2 times a day, is best.
Oh my
As a
god.
treat, you may give your trimming any scraps of your food. Things like apple cores, banana peels, or eggshells are a perfect snack. A thing to remember is trimmings are nocturnal and make plenty of noise.
Who would want that in their house? Y'all hear that?
prevent you from having sleepless nights,
What the
try to give your trimmings first meal in the late morning or afternoon. This helps them be active during these times instead. Another thing to consider if you want a pet trimming is where they will be living. Your home should have enough space for your trimming to roam around, as well as access to the outdoors, like a backyard. If not, be sure to take your trimmings on regular walks. This gives your trimming the exercise they need.
Oh, he got two of them.
Them to meet other trimmings.
Oh my gosh, two of them.
Trimmings are a social
Let's get there for the follow.
and need to interact with others of their kind, like how they do in the wild. When it comes to entertainment, trimmings are not the most active and aren't the best at fetch or tug of
We're gonna throw a ball at it.
But here are other ways to keep.
I think I'm eating. I'm sorry, bro.
Some toys that trimmings like are little items they can push, around, pull, or carry. Trimmings also enjoy things that you enjoy as well, like watching the television or listening to the radio. They love seeing and listening to all the funny things coming from the devices.
They can understand it? What's that? What's another picture of it?
After a long day, your trimming might be dirty and need a wash. To clean them, start your bath with a gentle warm water, mixed with a bit of hand or body wash.
Okay.
Gently scrub the trimming's feet, armpits, belly, and neck folds.
I know he stank.
Remember to be careful around their face and avoid getting soap in their eyes, nose, and mouth. Gently pat dry with a towel when done. Now your buddy is all clean. And lastly, as said before, trimmings are social creatures, so be sure to give them plenty of affection. They love receiving pats, scratches, and pets. They also love to sit with you and cuddle. Since they can live with each other in the wild, it is best to replicate this behavior with them as well. Simply talking to them is plenty enough. You can talk about your day, if anything interesting happened at work, if you are working on any new recipes, or talk about the weather. Trimmings are very good listeners and love to be involved. With all of these in mind, you are now well equipped to have a trimming become a part of the family. Do things right, and you will have a companion for a long while.
I just came in. WTF is that abomination?
I gotta fix this. First of all, somebody, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but somebody was writing something down. One day, the prince awoke suddenly. Thanks to the critter's assistance, the healing process had finished very quickly. The prince had fully recovered. It was now fully awake and aware of their surroundings. Surprised by the sudden awakening, the critters ducked and hid from the prince's sight. Yeah, I gotta fix it because I put my joint in 1080 instead of 1440. Meat snake specimen archived footage. Actually, I want to try to turn this a little bit.
In the year of 1945, with the war finally ended, the cleanup process had started.
Hold on. The unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or viewing of the following for the strict prohibited infringement is discard this tape immediately. Oh, we ain't supposed to see this. So is this gonna talk about the giant snake in the tunnel?
In the year of 1945, with the war
Bro, this
finally
shit
ended,
got me
the
checking
cl-
over
Kill that dagger right
My
now.
grandma almost scared the F out of me.
Yo, Lucy. Oscar, thank you for the 5 months, gang.
cleanup process had started. During routine sweep
Oh, look at it, bro.
train tunnel, the cleanup crew made a grotesque discovery. Found completely filling the tunnel was a meaty wall, and in the center of the mass was an opening with several skulls surrounding it. Closer inspection of the blockage revealed that the mass was actually an extremely engorged meat snake. Its impeccable size had blocked off the entirety of the tunnel's path. There was many strange things with this creature. First was the coloration.
Oh, so this is just a whole bunch of different skulls. I couldn't tell what this was at first.
A typical meat snake's color is bright.
My emergency ain't getting broken by hand.
This particular meat snake was a very deep maroon. Another strange thing about it was
Oh
its
my
behavior.
God.
This creature barely moved. Meat snakes are normally sluggish and encumbersome, but the specimen discovered seemed to lack even basic motor functions.
So it ate
Its
too much.
behavior was that of a plant's. Stationary, with only minor movements within. One would assume it was dead. The reason the meat snake may act this way may be because it was completely lodged in place and minimized movements to conserve energy. But how would it have gotten this deep into the tunnel in the first place? And by the looks of weathering, it had been in there for quite some time. So how did it get so large?
I picked this.
By a different cleaning crew who found the
I thought it was pretty good, JB. How was yours, gang?
Followed it until it met with the other end of the meat snake. Alongside it was a huge pile of
Jesus. Oh my God, bro. Stop. God, turn this down. So yeah, it was just a whole bunch of bones, probably from the war, human, whatever.
This meat snake's skin also displayed great amounts of resilience. It took several days of cutting to even obtain a sample. Here, you can see the clear difference between this meat snake specimen versus a normal meat snake's membrane.
There we go, bro.
Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures.
Oh, so that's the skin that it had versus the so this is the overgrown one, and that's the regular one
versus a normal meat snake's membrane. Testing on the sample showed that it had great immunity to damage. It tolerated extreme freezing temperatures, extreme heat temperatures, and even high doses of radiation. It is a wonder how such durability can occur in an organic creature. Another strange phenomenon is the smell off the skin. Normally, it would have a sour smell of rotting flesh.
Right.
But the specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs.
What?
Meat snake was later discovered to be missing by unknown survivors.
What was that? What's this nigga? He got the triangles, bro. He got the triangles, bro. So the military's in on it?
How the meat snake grew in size was discovered to be
Oh, there you go. Did I miss it? Where is it? There it is. One of the critters built up the courage to meet the now awake stranger. They crawled to the prince's side. It's in the hands of friendship. The prince reached back, and together they formed a bond that would change their fate. What are these things? Wait, it said it was missing?
smell of rotting flesh. but the specimen displayed a rather pleasant smell, like that of cooking scrambled eggs. Meat snake was later discovered to be missing by unknown survivors.
I didn't hear that. Oh my God. How? So it moved, or somebody moved it.
Was later discovered to be missing by unknown survivors. How the meat snake grew in size was discovered to be.
What was that? What was the image? Hold on, wait.
Size was discovered to be.
I can't really see. They lost it. I like how we watching where it contains suicide and self-harm topics. Trigger warning, chat. Trigger warning. Hold on, you know what? Let me put trigger warning in my title. Hold on. Boom. There we go. Okay. So Oscar, is it bad? Should I skip it? What is this? A species anomaly report? Carnis log number 14. Abnormality documentation harvester. No TOS? Okay. Notable population density shift discovered between the dates of 1989. Only 2 months. Mass display the charted population harvesters located on a location on a monthly basis. August 1st. This is the one I told you about earlier? Okay. Those are AI people. It's actually kind of creepy. A harvester, the one that catches people on their feet, right? What is this? Oh my God. Oh. What is going on? Somebody walking through the forest? Oh my God, what is... Oh my God! Oh, they got him! Oh! Oh my God! Wait, are they wait, is it migrating? They're migrating. They started here and it seems like they're going slowly up, right? Oh no. Okay. Look, Look. We've been in that horse here, okay? We understand. Jesus. Let's go ahead and turn this down for everybody. Oh, they got the mom. They got the mom. Because the mom was probably trying to save him. Oh my God, what was that? Oh my God, what is this? What is that? What is he looking at? It looked like Crawl, and it looks like Crawl, but I can't read this. Figures under the power he healed their home. I don't know what I'm supposed to read. It looks like it's Crawl on the wall with the little bulbous things. The critters are looking. This nigga's screaming. Oh God. Full storybook so far. Okay, let me. Oh my God, Draw Clubs. Thank you for the tier 2 big 3 years, gang. Holy. Thank you. Okay, the critters led the prince out of the. Okay, so this is what we couldn't read. Somebody got it. The critters led the prince out of the cave up to the top of the hill the prince had been buried under and showed them the forest. This is our home, full of wonder and beauty. Although the forest struggled to provide for all of us critters, we are facing disaster. Can you help us? The prince stood back, spread his arm, before him grew a bright light, mystical shapes and colors, lights and figures. The critters watched with wide eyes, such sublime brilliance. The prince completed his display. He vowed with the power he held and the help of his kingdom, he shall heal their home. I wonder, did the prince create the Crawl to give them like food to eat? And then the Crawl became its own entity? Oh no. Oh my God. Who are the critters? The flavor enhancer commercial. The cult commercial, bro.
Flavor. The most crucial component to enjoying a good meal.
Right.
The way food tastes is what makes eating so pleasurable.
Yes.
But what if you could savor every little detail you could possibly want? That is why we, at Nutri Co., have made it so that you may enjoy every single bite you take. With our product, the Flavor Enhancer, you can extract every last morsel of taste from your plate. With overwhelming demand for this essential product, even since our start earlier this year,
overwhelming demand,
delivered what you wanted. Now introducing the Flavor Enhancer Deluxe. Now packaged in a larger size and modified recipe, there is now even more savory goodness to go around. Since our debut in mid-1990, the Flavor Enhancer has shown to be a major hit, with our product flying off the shelves. The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe will allow us to satisfy your growing, tasting needs. Now allowing you to add even more enhancer to your dinner, making your food even better to enjoy.
Oh no, bro.
The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, available on.
Look, apply below 60 degrees Celsius for optimal flavor.
Shelves now. Nutri Co. Experience true savor.
So Nutri Co. It seems like that's the code. I don't want to hurt y'all ears with this. Okay.
These larger serving sizes make dining even more pleasant, now allowing more generous amounts of enhancer at a time.
Why does he sound like that? Am I tripping? Does his voice sound different? Hold on.
Our product flying off the shelves. The Flavor Enhancer Deluxe will allow us to satisfy.
Now, he almost sounds excited about it, right?
Sizes make dining.
And now
larger serving sizes make dining even more pleasant, now allowing more generous amounts of enhancer at a time. Flavor Enhancer Deluxe, now available in stores near you. New Trier Co. Experience true save.
Turn it down so I don't hurt y'all ears.
Make your taste buds pop with the new deluxe
And now they replaced them. Why they replace them?
size. Make tasting even more awesome.
Bro, these. Thank you.
With this essential part of every meal. New Trier flavor.
Was somebody screaming?
Spoil your kids with this essential part of every meal. New Trier
Somebody crying and screaming. What is going on?
Flavor Enhancer Deluxe. Required for all meals, no matter how small it seems, just a little more. It is.
Yo, can y'all hear this nigga in your left ear whispering just a little more?
No matter how small it seems, just a little more. It is crucial to everyday eating.
You need the flavor enhancer to enjoy eating. You need the flavor enhancer.
Consume.
You need it. You must need it. You must.
Oh, why were they They were reaching out to the code. Look, they reaching out to the code. Oh my God. You must. Okay. And the code keeps getting bigger and bigger, bro. Jeez, that hurt my ears a little bit. Oh, more lore. The prince gathered what he could and then set sail onward. When the prince returns home, they will come back to the island and return to the critters. And look at his flag. Look at his flag, bro. The prince caused this by trying to get the critters food. Oh my God. Uncovered documents. What is this? Wait. It skipped the video. Did we watch this? Oh. That was a 21-minute video. Oh, this is the one that got skipped. I must have. This is the one that talk about self-harming stuff.
We have discovered that there has been a significant growth.
Hey, 21 minutes is kind of crazy. This one's good. Okay. All right, we kind of out of order, but whatever. All right, nigga, dang.
Of this video's release, we have been facing a concerning increase of missing persons.
So wait. So this is 4 years before that company got made.
Facing a concerning increase of missing persons and fatalities on a global scale. The reason for this is because we are under attack. We have discovered that there has been a significant growth of mimic populations, which is threatening public safety. National leaders have released this instructional recording to teach you on how to defend yourself. Here is what you need to know about the threat. Mimics are humanoid, intelligent predators that are highly adaptive and feed solely on human prey.
Right.
Mimics gain information on people by watching their daily lives and pick to hunt people when they are most vulnerable.
Yeah.
The most common times a mimic will attack is when you are asleep, without walking alone, or in a cornered position. Mimics are cautious and calculative creatures, taking precautions to ensure a successful hunt. They utilize various tactics to capture a person by surprise. One of the more well-known tactics is hiding itself inside of furniture
to
blend into its environment. Common objects that mimics can hide
Oh
inside
my,
of.
yo, look at him. Look at him. Oh my goodness.
Sofas, recliners, wardrobes, ottomans, and other places a mimic can comfortably wait. Mimics are able to contort their body in ways that allow them to fit inside smaller places. They also use it to expand their body, making themselves appear larger for intimidation. Another method mimics use to
look at
blend
him,
is their
bro.
ability to put on and wear clothing. Mimics put on layers of shirts, pants, and jackets to hide their bright red skin and blend into densely populated areas. In very rare cases, mimics can develop and grow to look very similar to human beings. Pairing this with clothing, it can be very hard to tell the difference between a mimic and a person right away. If you are unsure if a person is a mimic, look out for key features that may reveal their true form.
Look at them.
Look for abnormal facial features, like large, bulbous eyes. Look for abnormal facial features, like
oh my God, bro. Abbreviatus? What is abbreviatus? What does that mean? Abbreviatus? Short, wait. What? Short and abbreviated. Confused. Okay. How's that? What's that to do here? He got dark eyes. All right, bro.
Like large, bulbous eyes, flat noses, wide mouths and an uncanny smile, and clammy skin. Also pay attention to other exposed body parts like hands. Mimic people will have long fingers with no fingernails. If you are unable to see their face or hands, watch their walking pattern. Mimics' legs are long and hunched. Their walking will be unusual and irregular. Here is what you do if you are met with a mimic. If it stands before you, do not panic. Stand your ground and try to appear larger. Wave your hands.
Hey, hold on, this is a little long. We're gonna go to the next one. We can come back to that anytime. This is 21 minutes. Holy, hold on. So we're here. Oh, this is unlisted. Oh, this is not even a public video. I wonder why. Oh my God, all these bugs, bro, stop. New flavor enhancer deluxe, newly rebranded. Okay. Confidential info. Files confiscated and not released to the public. Dixon, what's good? A scandal is facing charges after numerous reports of sickness after consumption of their product, the flavor enhancer. Only statements made from the company are so far dismissing any issues that their product is safe to consume. Of course, you always say that. Oh, he popped up again. Yo, they all got on that joint. The Prince's insignia. Yo, all the world leaders. What is that? What are those? Oh. A plant grew out of an ant? What is going on? records conflicts with Nation, probably the private organization of Containment and Research Consult Association Society, has been experiencing backlash from the government agencies with cooperation and violation of newly introduced policies. New log. Message to Carcass. Message. When did this come out? 4 months ago. 1990. About to be the new year.
In the distant horizon, the group of monoliths stand vacant. Although closed off to outsiders, their stance can be observed well outside the perimeter.
So birds going by don't do nothing to the. That's the Carcass.
It is known to have hundreds of thousands of fibers that weave.
You say you ever thought about making a short horror film? Nah, not really. I'm not creative enough, honestly.
Connected in a grand mycelial network.
You might be confused as to why you received this package. This was left to you because we share a common goal. I'm aware that you studied Carnis and researched their properties. I'm also aware that you have received backlash for doing so. Something isn't as it seems, and you know this too.
This is all the stuff that they were. Scientists found dead. Grady siblings take. Christopher Grady. Mimic defense. That's probably the video that we didn't watch. So they died.
Countless casualties. Missing persons. Fatalities.
The lady that got stuck by the thing. By the harvester.
Why is nothing being done? Because they don't want.
A group of students released a nature documentary about the Carnis species, which was seized by authorities. The group, called the National Living Meat Research, had various amounts of sensitive materials and defamation. Officials have arrested some of the suspects, while other sources are still at large. Wow.
Trails, crumbs, traces of information. I've collected these pieces and found their loose ends. This is why I've left this message to you. The documents included with the statement is all the information that I have gathered.
Oh.
Every continuity, every cover, every comment that I could find, they all lead here.
Moving to an island. Yeah, I saw that they were migrating.
Something they don't want us to know about. Just where you coming? Something they don't want us to know about.
Oh, that's the Singularity.
Just where you coming? I don't have the power to change things, but you do. Alongside the documents.
Cult gathering pandemic. Many cultist sites have appeared across the country. Oh man. EMP signals, the radio tower being overgrown, and they're all leading to one place. The prince's, it seemed like the prince's code.
The monoliths are truly an astonishing sight to behold.